2006, the town of Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada. On a quiet suburban street, a 6-year-old comes looking for his best friend. But there will be no play today.
It was a bloodbath in that basement.
A husband and wife lie dead, their bodies covered in stab wounds.
The police didn't know what to make of this scene when they arrived. Was it a murder-suicide, a domestic situation? They had no idea.
Upstairs, their son, just 8 years old, is also dead.
Blood coated every surface of that room, all his little toys, his bed sheets, everything. The scene was so horrible that the officers were absolutely traumatized. Years later, testifying in court, they broke down on the stand, remembering that little boy dead in his bed.
But that little boy has a sister.
One of the officers noticed a family portrait sitting on a side table. When he took a look at it, there were 4 people, so there was a girl missing.
Police think the 12-year-old daughter has been kidnapped by the killer. No one can guess the truth, because the truth is unbelievable. Just hours after the murders, police searched the missing girl's school locker. Inside, a drawing that chills the blood.
It was a stick drawing, but it was very dark, and it was basically a stick figure lighting a family on fire and running off to her boyfriend's truck. She went from missing person or kidnap victim to murder suspect immediately.
It's incomprehensible. Could a 12-year-old schoolgirl really be responsible for slaying her own family?
Oh, wait, go back. Oh.
JR was a typical ordinary Catholic schoolgirl. Teachers said she was quite a diligent worker, and by all accounts, just a very typical, unassuming girl.
Until she discovers a dark side.
She started becoming interested in the goth movement. I think she was really drawn to their darkness, the artistic nature of their makeup and their dress. While her friends were obeying the Catholic school dress code, she was more interested in chains and shorter skirts and fishnet stockings, what she'd seen other kids at the mall wearing.
So disappointed. You know you're not supposed to wear that at school.
But this is more than fashion.
Waist. What is that around your waist? It's a belt. Well, you know
JR is acting strangely. The sweet little girl has fallen in love with every parent's worst nightmare.
He was from the other side of the tracks, and he was an unemployed high school dropout who was living in a trailer park.
It's a match made in hell. At 23, he's nearly twice her age. Abusing drugs, totally immersed in the macabre Gothic subculture.
One of the most disturbing aspects of their relationship was that it was a sexual relationship.
Driven by forbidden love, JR completes a Gothic transformation.
People were afraid of JR, even her friends. And she liked that. She liked the idea of frightening people. It made her feel powerful.
Criminal profiler Candice DeLong thinks JR's fixation went well past makeup.
The goth culture represented something to her. It fed into a deep, deep need. A need to be different, a need to be frightening, a need to control other people.
At the center of this dark world is her boyfriend. When JR's parents intervene, her affair and her anger move online.
JR's message said, "I hate them, so I have this plan. It begins with me killing them, and it ends with me living with you."
JR found in her boyfriend a man, an adult, in her eyes, that she could control. He found in her someone that looked up to him, and the combination was toxic.
I hate them all.
What's wrong?
His favorite movie was Natural Born Killers.
Swear to God, I'm gonna do something bad.
The scenario within that movie's opening moments is a young man murdering his girlfriend's parents to give her freedom.
You know, go there with a knife and just kill him, you know? Just stab them.
He began to equate that with the task that JR was ordering him to do.
In the dead of night, JR's mother hears a noise in the basement.
Imagine getting to the bottom of the stairs and being faced with a nightmare dressed all in black and carrying a great big knife.
This suburban mom doesn't stand a chance.
Her friends described her as a lioness, but there's no way she was any kind of match for a man wielding a knife and high as a kite, ready to kill.
JR's father launches his own attack. But he's doomed from the first knife blow.
I think what is the most haunting is that prolonged fight between the boyfriend and the father. That father was a bear protecting his family.
Upstairs,
Go to bed.
JR holds her terrified brother.
Cover your ears. Don't listen.
When her boyfriend appears, she knows her wish has been granted. Her parents are dead. they are free to be together. But there's no place in their new world for an 8-year-old boy. The young couple's freedom doesn't last long. Within 24 hours, they are under arrest.
They weren't displaying any outward signs of grief or trauma of what had happened. In fact, the boyfriend was showing off his eye that had been injured in the fight with JR's father.
JR's boyfriend is now serving a life sentence for murder. Under Canadian law, JR's true identity can't be revealed. Found guilty of 3 counts of murder, she receives the maximum juvenile sentence, 10 years.
People were outraged by that sentence, but that is the way Canadian law is set up. It's set up to rehabilitate young people, not so much to punish them.
In 2016, at age 22, JR will be released back into the community. Kansas City, February 2000. Former homicide detective Jerry Cassidy prepares to die. Consumed by shame, he can't go on living with what he did in the name of forbidden love. His briefcase holds the key to a baffling death.
My God.
Reno, Nevada. A few months earlier, Jerry Cassidy is enjoying a wild weekend with a wild woman he met online.
Cherie Miller represented that she was a wealthy businesswoman from Flint and that she was in the auto parts business.
27-year-old Cherie Miller is gorgeous. The fact she's married only adds to the excitement.
And she couldn't leave him because she knew too much, and he wouldn't let her leave.
To winning.
Lonely Jerry doesn't care. He's been down on his luck too long.
He lost his job in law enforcement, which he loved, and went through a divorce and never seemed right after that.
Cherie goes home to Michigan. But their forbidden love continues to flourish online.
Cherie and Jerry launched into a series of emails and internet discussions, probably thousands over the course of a few months.
Jerry and Cherie's online relationship developed as quickly as a relationship would have had they been sitting across from each other chatting.
As Jerry Cassidy falls under Cherie Miller's power, she begins a campaign to control him.
He was manipulated. He had no idea that most of the content of these emails were lies.
Cherie pretends that she's pregnant with twins. And he is the father. Jerry falls into her trap.
He was ecstatic. He wanted nothing but to spend the rest of his life with Cherie.
It's all a lie. But the biggest lie is yet to come. One email designed to drive Jerry over the edge and make him a murderer. In the anonymous world of the internet, lies are easy to tell. Cherie Miller is carefully conning her online lover, Jerry Cassidy.
Cherie was able to control Jerry because he wanted to be controlled. She found in him a dupe.
Cherie tells Jerry her husband Bruce is a violent gangster.
None of this was true. He was a nice guy, easy to do business with, and in no way would he do any of the things that Cherie Miller was suggesting that he would do.
But Jerry wants to believe. He already thinks Cherie is pregnant with twins. She hopes her next lie will turn him into a killer.
The turning point in all this was when she said that her husband had beaten her specifically so that the twin babies would be killed.
A faked photo is all the proof Jerry needs.
Cherie.
That's when he decided he was coming to Flint to take care of business.
I'm coming there, Cherie. I'm coming there, goddammit!
Chatting online, Cherie and Jerry plot every detail of her husband's murder.
The plan was for Jerry to walk in, say, "Hi, I'm Jerry."
He did want to look in the eyes of the person that he believed harmed his own children and harmed the love of his life.
She told him where he carried his money and to take the money so it looks like a robbery.
That's exactly how it came down.
Whoa, what's going on here?
You know who I am.
The police were baffled at first. They thought it was a robbery gone bad. and the case went unsolved for quite some time. Cherie was never really a suspect in the murder.
When it all dies down, Jerry thinks his new life is about to begin. But Cherie has already moved on.
He came back to Flint, Michigan, right to Cherie Miller's house, and at that point had found that Cherie Miller had already moved in her new boyfriend.
The terrible truth dawns on Jerry. He's been tricked into murdering an innocent man.
He actually had killed for what he thought was the love of his life. He was just used as a pawn in her game to kill Bruce and not have any ties back to her.
The former detective's final act is to take revenge on the woman that destroyed his life.
In the briefcase was a 8-page instant message printout that detailed how Jerry had driven to Flint and killed Bruce Miller.
Cherie's beloved computer lands her in a murder trial.
Her testimony was nothing but one lie after another, but she was caught in every single lie because we were able to produce for her all the emails, all the chat room conversations, all of the instant messaging that she had done.
Convicted of conspiracy to commit murder, Cherie Miller is sentenced to life.